Hi, welcome to our class. Today we will be doing division. The reason why I've chosen division is because as you're a year 6 student, we have SATs coming up, and division is surprisingly something that year 6 students find really hard. So let's just crack into it and see how we get on. So on the right hand side, I have division starter questions, which we are going to use and like a warm up for us to get into division. And then on the left hand side, I've got SATs questions from the topic division, which we are going to see and how we get on with that. Any questions, any help you need, just ask me. Don't be shy. And yeah, let's get started. So I'm going to choose one question from the starter question, which I'm going to choose is 64 divided by 4. My method that I'm going to teach you today is something so simple and so easy and so quick. It's something that you'll hopefully learn in a blink of an eye. Basically, it's something that's just I've always used myself when I was in SAT, and SATs question, especially when it comes to division, they only want you to spend 1 minute to 2 minutes on that question. So this is why my method would hopefully be the best for you. So we're going to do 64 divided by 4. We put our 64 inside, put 2 outside. We are going to see the biggest number. So with this 64 and 2, we want to see how many times 64 goes into 2, right? So let's do our 2 times table. We've got 2, 4, 6. Let's stop at 6. If 2 times 3 is 6, why can't we do 2 times 30, which will give us 60? Good girl. So then we write 60 here, and that leaves us with 4 take away 0 is 4. 6 take away 6 is 0. Now we're left with 4. Now we know that 4 goes into the 2 times tables. How many times? 2 times, yes. So we do 2 times 2, and that gives us 4. We then take that away and we're left with 0. Now we add the 2 numbers on the right, and that will give us our answer. We never add the numbers on the left because that is just showing us what multiplication we've used, and that gives us 32. So we know that 2 times 64 divided by 2 is 32, and that is our answer. And to see if we got it correct, we can always do 32 times 2, or just 32 add 32, which will give us 64, and that is how we know we've got the right answer. Okay, now next question, let's quickly just rub this out and let's move on to our next one. Did you understand that? Okay, we'll go over another one. Let's go over another one now. Okay, let me quickly just rub this out and we can start our next question. So next one, if you just write it down on a piece of paper, we are going to do is 120 divided by 10. That's a good one to do. So let's write that down. First step is to do our bus stop. Sorry about this. Which is 120 inside and 10 outside, and that gives us, now we want to see how many 120 goes into 10. So the easiest way to do this, we could just start off by doing 10 times 10, and that gives us 100, because if this is 120, we can easily get the 100 away, and that will leave us with the 20, and then we can work from that. So 10 times 10 is 100. We write 100 here, and 0 take away 0 is 0, 2 take away 0 is 2, and we're left with 0. We're left with 20. Now let's see how many times the 20 goes into 10. So let's start 10 times tables. 10, 20, so it goes 2 times. So we write 10 times 2 here, and that gives us 20. We take that away, and we are left with 0. We then add the numbers on the right, like I told you. 10 add 2, and that gives us 12. That is our answer. Okay, so now let's look at the questions on the left side of the page. And now we've got the first question says, the children of Dove Primary School have their sports day today. They are really excited. The teachers want to put them into teams, and there are 498 children. Always underline the numbers so you know what they are on about. 498 children in the school. Use short division, this division that we've done, to work out the answer to this question. So number 1 says, how many teams will there be if they are sorted into teams of 3 children? So we initially, first thing we know is that they want us to do 498 divided by 3. So let's just do that before we move on to anything else. That's the first step of the question. Let's quickly rub this out. And let's just... First step is always to draw our bus stop. Okay, so we drew our bus stop. Oh, I didn't know that this was a ruler. We don't want the ruler. We do 498 inside, and we do 3 outside. So initially, first thing I would do is just get rid of the 100. So I would do 3 times 100, which gives us 300. And then we're left with 90. Let's see. We've got 8 take with 0 is 8. 9 take with 0 is 9. 4 take with 1. 4 take with 3 is 1. And that leaves 198. Now let's see. What number can we use that goes in the 3 times table? Let's do it together. We can do 3, 6, 9. Yes, 12, 15, and then after 15 we've got 18. So 18 is what we can use, but we're going to times that by 10. So we are going to 3 times 60, which gives us 180. We then take that away. We're left with 8. 8 take with 0 is 8. 9 take with 8 is 1. 1 take with 1 is 0. Now we're left with 18. And we know that 18 does go in the 3 times table. So shall we have a look how many times 18 goes in the 3 times tables? We've got 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. Right, 18. So now we know that 3 times 6 is 18. Right, 3 times 6 here. We put 18 there. We take that away. And that leaves us with 0. Then we add the numbers on the right, which is 100, add 60, add 6, which is 166. And that is it. And that is how easy it is. Now, the part 2 of the question says, will there be any children left who are not in teams of 3? So now that we've done 498 divided by 3 and we don't have a remainder, we have nothing left over, we can say that there won't be any children left that are not in a team of 3. There will be 166 children in each team. And that is it. That is how simple and easy division is. There's no need to overcomplicate it. And that is our answer. To check if our answer is correct, we can do 166 times 3, which is the inverse of division. But if you don't know how to do that, we can always do 166, add 166, add 166, which will give you 490. And that's it. I'm going to give you the rest of the worksheet homework, and you can have a go. If you need any help, let me know. And that was it for today's session. Have a nice day. Bye bye.